Welcome to our exploration of the pros and cons of living in Russia, a land of stark contrasts and profound experiences, as enigmatic as it is vast. The pros and cons of living here are as diverse as its landscapes, stretching from the bustling streets of Moscow to the serene expanses of Siberia. Today, we delve into the multifaceted nature of life in this colossal nation, exploring both its allure and its challenges. Living in Russia can be a roller coaster of experiences, where the rich history and vibrant cultural tapestry provide a backdrop to a life that can sometimes be as challenging as it is rewarding. Economic fluctuations, political dynamics, and the severe climate are just a few factors that add complexity to everyday life here. Yet, amidst these challenges lie opportunities and profound beauty, making Russia a unique place to call home. In the following sections, we'll explore the various aspects of Russian life, from the enchanting beauty of its landscapes and cultural richness, to the practical realities of its economic and political environment. Join us as we unravel the true essence of living in Russia through the eyes of those who've lived its reality. Russia's cultural heritage is both profound and pivotal to understanding the soul of this nation. From the world-renowned ballets at the Bolshoi Theater to the historic masterpieces lining the walls of the Hermitage Museum, culture in Russia is a dynamic force that shapes identity and community life. Literature, too, plays a crucial role with figures like Tolstoy and Dostoevsky, who have left an indelible mark on international literature. Festivals and traditions also paint a vivid picture of Russian life. The celebration of Maslenitsa, a festive week of pancake eating, symbolizes the farewell to winter and welcome spring. Such traditions not only highlight the cyclical nature of life here, but also bring communities together, fostering a sense of belonging and joy among the populace. Moreover, the influence of Russian culture extends beyond its borders, impacting global arts, science, and philosophy. This cultural export not only enhances Russia's global image but also offers its citizens a sense of pride in their country's contributions to the world stage. The cultural fabric of Russia, woven with history and modernity, is undoubtedly one of the rich rewards of living in this country. Russia's economy presents a mixed bag of opportunities and challenges. On one hand, it is one of the world's largest economies, rich in natural resources like oil and gas, which drive much of its economic activity. This resource wealth has facilitated significant infrastructural developments, particularly in major cities such as Moscow and St. Petersburg. However, economic stability can be a concern due to fluctuations in global oil prices and international sanctions. These factors have occasionally led to periods of economic recession, impacting the cost of living and quality of life for the average citizen. Inflation, particularly, has been a sporadic issue, affecting everything from grocery prices to housing costs. The disparities between urban and rural economic conditions also add to the complexity. While cities may offer more job opportunities and higher salaries, rural areas often struggle with economic stagnation and limited job prospects. This urban-rural divide is a critical aspect of the economic landscape in Russia, influencing where and how people choose to live. Russia boasts some of the world's most breathtaking landscapes, from the rugged mountains of the Caucasus to the serene shores of Lake Baikal. These natural wonders offer not only scenic beauty but also a host of recreational activities like hiking, skiing, and lake swimming, providing a wonderful escape from the urban hustle. The diversity of the Russian environment is staggering. In the east, the vast taigas and the stark tundra of Siberia offer a glimpse into the natural world that seems almost untouched by human influence. Here, the air is fresh and the landscapes are expansive, offering a sense of freedom and solitude that is rare in the crowded cities. Yet, this beauty comes with its own set of challenges. The remoteness of such areas can mean limited access to services and a harsher lifestyle, particularly in winter. But for many, the trade-off is worth it, as living close to nature can bring a profound sense of peace and a unique quality of life that urban environments seldom match. Section 5. The challenges of the weather. Weather in Russia is more than a small-talk topic. It's a significant aspect of everyday life that influences everything from clothing choices to transportation options. The infamous Russian winter is not merely cold, it is piercing, with temperatures in some areas plummeting to -50 degrees Celsius. This extreme cold demands not only physical resilience but also proper infrastructure, such as heated homes and reliable public transportation. Spring and autumn can be fleeting with rapid transitions into the extremes of summer and winter. This can make seasonal planning challenging, as residents might experience sweltering heat just weeks after a snowstorm. Such variability requires adaptability and has a tangible impact on daily life, influencing everything from what you wear to how you commute. Despite the challenges, there is a certain charm to the Russian seasons. Winter especially brings with it opportunities for snow sports and the magical atmosphere of snowy cityscapes. The resilience of Russians in facing these weather challenges is a testament to their strength and adaptability, turning a potential con into a celebrated part of their culture. Section 6. Education and Opportunities. Education in Russia is highly esteemed, with a strong emphasis on science, mathematics, and literature. The country prides itself on a high literacy rate and a robust educational system that has produced a large number of world-class scientists, academics, and chess grandmasters. This strong academic focus offers significant opportunities for personal and professional growth. However, access to education can vary significantly depending on geographic and socio-economic factors. While major cities offer a plethora of educational institutions and resources, rural areas may lack the same level of access, creating disparities in educational outcomes. This is a challenge that the government and non-governmental organizations are continuously working to address. For those pursuing higher education, Russia's universities are among the most respected in the world, particularly in fields like engineering and physics. For international students, this presents a valuable opportunity to receive high-quality education at a fraction of the cost compared to universities in the USA or Europe. This aspect of Russian life is appealing not only to locals but also to students from around the world. Section 7. Day-to-day life in Russia. Daily life in Russia is as varied as its vast geography. In big cities like Moscow or St. Petersburg, life is fast-paced with a vibrant nightlife, extensive public transportation systems, and a myriad of cultural activities. Here, one can experience the modernity of bustling shopping centers, contemporary art scenes, and gourmet international cuisine. In contrast, life in rural Russia moves at a slower pace. Here, communities are often close-knit, with traditions and local customs playing a significant role in daily activities. Rural residents may rely more on local produce and traditional methods of food preparation, which adds a unique flavor to their lifestyle but also poses limitations in terms of variety and availability. The contrast between urban and rural lifestyles can be striking, with each offering its own set of advantages and challenges. Urban dwellers benefit from greater access to services and entertainment, while rural residents enjoy closer ties to nature and a slower, perhaps more meaningful pace of life. This diversity is reflective of the broad spectrum of experiences available in Russia. The political landscape in Russia is complex and can be a significant factor in the day-to-day life of its citizens. The country's governance, characterized by a strong presidential system, has significant implications on everything from media freedom to economic policies. This can sometimes lead to a sense of unpredictability and a need for resilience among the populace. Criticism of the government can be sensitive, and the political atmosphere can sometimes affect the freedom of expression. This aspect of Russian life may be challenging for those used to more open political debates and expressions of dissent. However, it also fosters a culture of unity and solidarity among many Russians, who share a strong sense of national pride and cultural identity. Despite the challenges, many residents find ways to engage positively with their communities and contribute to societal progress. This dynamic creates a vibrant civic life where festivals, local elections, and community projects play a significant role. The political climate, while challenging, also reveals the resilience and adaptability of the Russian people. Russian cuisine is a hearty reflection of the country's history and climate, offering a variety of flavors that are both unique and comforting. Dishes like borscht, a beetroot soup, and pelmeni, dumplings filled with meat, are staples that highlight the local ingredients and culinary traditions. These dishes not only provide sustenance but also act as cultural symbols, bringing families and communities together. The culinary landscape in Russia is diverse, influenced by various regional cuisines and the vast expanse of the country. In the Far East, for example, seafood is more prevalent, while in the West, European influences are more noticeable. This diversity offers a culinary adventure for both locals and visitors alike, providing a taste of the vast cultural mosaic that is Russia. Moreover, the recent trend towards modernization and globalization has introduced a new dimension to Russian cuisine, blending traditional flavors with global influences. This fusion creates an exciting culinary scene that appeals to a broad audience, making Russian food an integral part of the cultural experience and a delightful aspect of living in Russia. Understanding the perspective of local residents is crucial to gaining a fuller picture of life in Russia. Many express a deep love for their country, citing the close-knit community ties and the beauty of the natural landscape as key factors that enrich their lives. However, challenges such as economic instability and political concerns are also commonly noted. Interviews with residents from different walks of life reveal a complex sentiment. For instance, a teacher from Siberia might emphasize the joy of living close to nature and the strong community bonds, while a businessman in Moscow may highlight the dynamic business environment but also the stress associated with the fast-paced city life. These personal stories and experiences provide a mosaic of life in Russia, showcasing both the joys and the challenges. They reflect the resilience and adaptiveness of the Russian people, who navigate their circumstances with a unique blend of tradition and modernity. This section invites readers to share their own stories of Russia, enriching our collective understanding. Living in Russia is an experience of profound complexity and rich rewards. The diverse landscapes, vibrant cultural traditions, and the resilient spirit of the Russian people make it a unique place to live. While the challenges of economic instability, political dynamics, and severe weather are real, they're also part of what makes life here so distinctive and enriching. As we conclude this exploration, we encourage you to continue the discussion and share your experiences of Russia. Whether it's the breathtaking nature, the rich cultural tapestry, or the daily realities of life in this enigmatic country, your stories add invaluable depth to our understanding. Let us embrace the complexity and celebrate the beauty of living in Russia. This essay has opened a window into the Russian soul, revealing a world that is as challenging as it is beautiful. We invite you to dive deeper, engage with the people, and explore the vast expanses of this incredible country. Russia awaits with all its contrasts and surprises, ready to tell its own unique story.